Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently 4:20 p.m. May 4th, 2021, Tuesday. Kind of a grindy type of day. Not much happening. But if you were watching certain stocks, you found some good entries. You might have had a pretty good day. I hope you guys did. Anyway, make sure you subscribe if you're new. Like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Okay, so this week has been grindy, up and down with just kind of like small ranges, and the SPY gap down today, flushed down midday by lunch, and then climbed up kind of near the end of the day, kind of just gradually climbed back up. I think a stock that's also similar to this is like actually Boeing recovered really nice with this V shape, and then get up to the highs of the day. But overall, I actually left at noon, like 11:45 today, and then came back around 2. But the goal with that information is that I would stay out of the market until at least 3 o'clock unless a news play set up, and that's what I did. However, there was a good setup, and actually there's a few setups today that I missed on some of the low, small caps were in play again today, and I think that's what was happening. The big boys were getting hit pretty good, like Amazon down 76, Nvidia, Square, Apple down almost $5. The Dow was down like 400 at one point, I think, and it rallied back, and the Nasdaq pushed down to around 400 as well. That came back up about halfway maybe. And Tesla. So people were trying to trade these things, and this is when I say turn off the light and let's not even look at Tesla. Let's not even look at Amazon. Let's not even look at Nvidia unless you're going to short them. But shorting in this market is really difficult because you're just not getting good. Like anytime I shorted today, in the last few weeks, I'm getting like terrible fills. So it's almost like not even worth doing unless the news or something gets really bad. And actually, I traded Tesla in a short and made a few bucks on that, but no big deal. Was I kind of forced an entry on that. X, I really like today. Actually, it was my favorite today. I wanted it back through 25. I actually flushed down here at the opening, and I was going to take it through 25 and just slowly grind it up. And I'm like, why didn't I just take it? And it went up to like 25.75 or something like that, 25.87. And then there was a few other looks in it. But when you're dealing with a stock like X, which is U.S. Steel Corporation, it got upgrades, breaking out. You're getting, some decent moves on it, but you have to be willing to, go a little bit heavier to get your 10 or 15 cent move versus like smaller for a 30 or 80 cent move. You know what I mean? So I got a few bucks on that. CCIX was kind of a news play. It was getting hammered today. CCXI, sorry. Just getting hammered today. And then news came out about that shouldn't have been that bad, but it's not great. And it got me a couple pops in here, and I was able, actually over here, and I was able to get a few bucks off that. No big deal. I wasn't going heavy on this because this thing was pretty spready and nasty. BLRX was definitely tradable, but definitely so many nasty moves down after it made move. Like this is a big rug pull here through 6 and just flush. So once it first made its move, I knew. It's funny, I recorded it. I'm like, this thing's going to go through 6 right here and just flush, and that's what it did. I'm like, okay, I'll try it when it goes back through 6, but I wasn't looking at it at this particular time. But BLRX was just a dangerous 241 million algo traded, definitely killing small cap traders today because it just didn't, it made some moves, but if you're, it depends on what side of the market you're on, you were going to face some situation. PRPO was definitely my miss of the day. Early, had some moves here. I just couldn't find my way in once it made its first move, and it ripped from like 550 to 8. What was it, 8 or 918, and then just rug pull, and just once it broke through 9, it just dropped 1.5. So it was just kind of a nasty trader. Space news event late in the day. Thank God for this one because this one kind of gave me a little bit something to do in the afternoon, and it popped. And I jumped in at like the 21 2130 level, and I took some shares off. I only went with 300 shares. Probably should have gone in a little bit heavier to get this move up through 2155. But I made 44 bucks on that. And LEDS was the one that really annoyed me because on a 5-minute, it looks like this, just straight up. I wasn't really watching it here, and then it's set up. Like people said, hey, check out LEDS. So I went to the 2-minute. Look at this pullback here. Oh, just a beautiful pullback here. You wait for that secondary candle, and boom, you're talking a huge move. 450 to 720. Now, obviously, you probably wouldn't have gone all of it, but there was some action here to be had. I ended the day 142. I will take it on a day like this. We're on a down day, choppy once again. The markets don't know really what they want to do at this point. So 143 is, it's not, I don't have another zero on the end of it or even 2 zeros on the end of it. And I'm trading really small still. I guess is the time I need to be trading small. But at the same time, however, I really need to, kick it in, find the trade. I was comfortable with this space trade. I should have been with 500 shares at least. I was comfortable with this LEDS trade I took. I should have been in bigger. I only traded with 200 or 300 shares. I should have been in with 1,000 shares on that one because it got a little whippy, but the price action was there and the momentum was there. BLRX I knew was a piece of crap, so I wasn't going to risk too much on it. And the rest of the guys, you know how they go. So that pretty much sums up the day. I'll take it. Hope you guys did well, managed your risk, and we'll be back tomorrow. So this is Rich with some price action. It's Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. Have a good night.